So they'd be like, don't say that in front of Joseph. Joseph is here. Sometimes they vent, and they be like, I feel rejected every single time I speak with this woman. So they have a lot of insecurities. And so if we try to project as if we are this perfect human beings and they are not as perfect as we are, it's going to rub them off the wrong way, and they are going to just say, you know what, I prefer talking to an easy woman, an easier I don't know how to say this, but they would prefer someone who is softer. Again, as I say, the gentle spirit and the pure heart. They would prefer to deal with that kind of woman than someone who has this tough exterior, this boss chick lady. And don't get me wrong, I'm a boss chick too. I have my businesses. I'm a boss chick, but at home, lay all that boss chick aside and be a wife, be a soft, I don't even know how to put it, but as a woman, you know what I mean. Just be that woman for him. Be a woman, and all the insecurities that he faces outside, don't project it on him in the house. He should not be hearing it from you that his penis is this size, or he should not be hearing it from you that he's poor and he's not as rich as your neighbor. He should not be hearing it from you, all these insecurities that he gets from the world outside you up because you chose him. Now, again, as I told you, if you don't want this marriage, I have had a divorce once. It hurts. But if you don't want him, then move on. Rather than be in the home and be stressing him out. Men hate rejection. Men hate insecurities, always feeling insecure. You asking him bags and he only earns per weeks, or where do you expect him to get that money from? So be mindful of what you say to a guy, because it might mess you up. It might mess the whole relationship up. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but men prefer to talk to an easier woman. And that's why you see their wives can be this boss chick somewhere. And then you realize that their mistress, when you see the mistress, you'd be like, what did he see in this girl? Like, I remember when I used to work at a particular place. Obviously, I would not tell you which place. I will not even tell you any clues, because some of you might know where I'm talking about. I know the wives, and then I would see, probably we're working late, and then I'll see this girl come up, and I'm asking for this. Oh, I don't even know what I did here. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to navigate this thing. But yeah, it's because, this young woman is than we do. Okay, they have less emotional intellect than we do. So that might be one of the reasons. Let me go to the next reason, which is sexual incompatibility or financial hardship or communication issues. I just put all of that under temptation. One, sexual incompatibility. We don't talk about it, especially in the church. We just focus on, get married to someone who is the will of God for you, who prophet said you two should be married together, and it was a prophecy in the church, and blah, blah, blah. But you don't you're not sexually attracted to this person. You're not physically attracted to this person. Now, what happens when you get into the bedroom? And this person cannot satisfy you sexually because, and again, when it comes to sexual satisfaction, it has nothing to do with the size of the penis. It has nothing to do, it all has to do with the mind. It starts with the mind. Sex starts in the mind. That man can have the smallest penis, but if you are sexually attracted to him, he will turn you on, he will give you orgasms, you would have the best sex ever because both of you have become one in the mind. The heart is connected. The soul, it's a soul tie. If your souls are one, your spirit is one. That's why the Bible says the two shall become one. Every single part of you is one. You're going to enjoy sex with that person. Sometimes, have you ever been in love when you just think about the person and it makes you have butterflies? You just think about the person, you can even come just thinking about them. Now, that is sexual attraction. And obviously, there's lust, which there's a thin line actually. So that's why it's a slippery slope when it comes to Christianity, and that's why I call it. I put it all under the temptation umbrella because there are some people you will feel that sexual tension for, but they're still not your. They're still not the will of God for you, because they are not is equally yoked with you when it comes to your faith, when it comes to an agreement. Okay, can two walk unless they agree? If you both do not agree in other aspects of your faith, in other aspect of your life, that too can be a hindrance. But whoever you're choosing, be be mindful that you're sexually attracted to this person, because that is a big thing. That when you people get married and you're not sexually attracted, that person don't turn you on at all. If that person has never turned you on, like, you're not attracted to them physically, their body doesn't, there's nothing about it, doesn't do nothing for you. It's a slippery slope. Now, some people might say, oh, you might grow into it. You might grow to like each other. I'm sorry, I don't know any relationship that has thrived by growing to like each other. Because even the ones that you, from day one, you were on fire with, they end up in ruins. Let alone, we have not even had any sexual, and don't get me wrong, sometimes you might even have had sex before, but you're still not attracted to them sexually. So it's not about, oh, we just need to have sex before marriage, because that's sometimes what people tell me when we talk about celibacy, and some people are like, as long as we have the sex, I will know that whether I like them or not. There are times you will still have the sex, but then you are not sexually attracted to them. So it's not about, oh, it's because they don't have sex before marriage, that's why they are not sexually compatible. No, no. And it's not like, oh, he has this penis or this. It all starts with the heart and the mind. If you do not have any sexual chemistry, it's not gonna work out in the bedroom. I'm sorry. And that is a huge, I can't stress it enough, a huge opportunity for the devil to step in. Because the minute you see a girl, especially a man, sees a girl that meets all his sexual preferences,